exists, and none of it's real, then why do we worry? If nothing's real no more, none of this exists, and none of it's real.
Peace, peace.
Why do we worry?
Come on in, come on in.
If nothing's real no more,
Grand Rising King, I see you. I see you. Let's get it.
and none of it's real.
Just setting this up.
Why do we worry? If nothing's real no more.
Got the weight of a champion.
Running through my veins, so Atlantean. Magic.
Come on in.
I'm commanding them Pinocchio. Dancing by my strings, such an opioid. Addicted to every single thing I do and hope it'll work for them.
Peace, peace, peace.
Spirit, mercy, mercy, and the honor. They know not what they ask, such an honor. Been at it since Adam was.
You are watching Magic Up TV, you understand? Here's where we talk about love, we talk about law, we talk about all things, you understand? There's nothing off the table. Here's what we say. Life is easy, we make it hard. You know what to do when you get here? Hit the love button, hit the share button, let somebody know that the Alchemist is in the building, you understand? Before I even get started, I want to give, you know what I'm saying, honor, you know what I'm saying, to my grandmother, Louise Burroughs, man. Today was her birthday, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, when a person passes, I try not to celebrate their birthday, but more so their transition date, you know what I mean? But on to this day, man, on this day, I give honor to the ancestor, you feel me? So, love to the ancestor, man. Love to the ancestor. All right, so we getting in here. So I saw that, you know, listen, there's a good friend of mine. Hold on, let me pull her page real quick so I can give her a shout out, so I can give her her love, you know what I'm saying? Hold on. Come on in. All right, so Sierra Maria. So I got a friend, man, Sierra, right? And Sierra be putting stuff on her page, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of it is rage bait. Some of it is rage bait. You know what I'm saying? Some of it is just banter, you know what I'm saying? And that's cool, you feel me? But it's more so about what women should not be putting up with, you know what I'm saying? And it just creates this vibration, right? And so if you've seen me putting stuff up on my page, a lot of it is my antagonistic approach to poking the bear. You know what I'm saying? I think on my page, let me go to my page. I think like a few days ago, I put a man should never move a woman in his house. You know what I mean? What else I put on there? Let me see. Then like today I put if he wasn't spending money for 90 days, would you still date him? I'm being an antagonist. I want people to really think sometimes about the things that we say more than taking pride in foolishness, right? Or taking pride in like this aggressive approach to the shit you really asking for. You know what I'm saying? We take this old lady approach to life. You know the old lady approach. You know how your grandma talk about everything. You know what I'm saying? She don't like nothing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing real. You know what I'm saying? She done lived her whole life and still angry. And that's what it seems like. It seems like a lot of this stuff that we are engaging in is simply due to the fact that we're angry. We're not receiving what we really desire, you know what I'm saying, in this life. You know what I mean? And when we don't receive the things we desire, a lot of times we poke. A lot of time we rage bait. You know what I'm saying? And so I want to address this culture that we've created, you know what I'm saying? this tit for tat culture that's been created. You know what I mean? And really, this is a, I'm shooting at men right now. I'm shooting at men. You know what I'm saying? I'm shooting at my brothers. They catching the stray today. The brothers are catching the strays. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because I don't think men, I do this shit to be an antagonist. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing this. I don't put this stuff out to be real. You know what I'm saying? And I think those who are followers of my page, those who are followers of my message, you all should know the difference by now. You know what I'm saying? You should really know the difference by now. And if you don't, ask the questions and I'll explain. But let's go to some of that. Let me get there. Let me get there. Okay. So it says, ladies, if a man had a 90-day wait rule that he doesn't spend money on you, would you still go out with him? I want to know that. Peace, Sarah. I see you. I see you. I want to know. I want to know. If a man, if you met a guy that you were attracted to, you met a guy, and he says to you, hey, listen, I don't spend any money within 90 days. No money. In 90 days. Right? Well, here's the first thing that I'm going to ask. If I'm a woman, right? The first thing that I'm going to ask is, why is that? And I put this on my page. I wanted to really see, you know what I'm saying? I want to really see how ladies respond to this post. Because a lot of you are great sisters. A lot of you are amazing women, right? But I want to speak to this. I want to speak to this. All right, so let me read some of the comments that's on this post, right? And I love y'all, man. I love the sisters, man. I love y'all. This is for y'all. I'm shooting at the men are catching the strays, but I'm talking to my sisters right now. All right, so here we go. Shay Shay says yes. All right, so the question was, all right, would you still go out with him? Okay. Now, Shay Shay says, yes, but you have to communicate this or I'm just going to think you're dusty. Okay? Chandel says, if he told me this up front, I wouldn't even go on the first date. Okay? All right? I'm going to come back to Chandel. All right? Empower Your Energy says, also, just because someone has money don't mean they have morals. All right. Erica says, yes, I think it's a great rule to have. Hold on. Hold on. All right, let's see. So, Erica says, yes, I think it's a great rule to have. Okay. Alina says, yeah, no problem. What the fuck? May Love says, I would assume he just wants to be friends. Okay. Ashley says, absolutely. Okay. And Netter Set Hickman says, what you talking about, Willis? Out the gate, I need to see two things from a man. His dick and his ability to cover me as his own. Yo, I love my sisters, man. I love my sisters. Shout out Netter Set. All right, Corey. All right. Corey said all these ladies on here fucking lying. The minute a man told them his 90-day rule, they would instantly judge him. But I know it sounds good to say yes and appear to be this down-to-earth woman. But sorry, ladies, I call bullshit on all your answers. Okay. All right. Now we go. I'm gonna speak my mind on it in a second. I'm giving you all the consensus, right? I'm giving you all the consensus. Okay. Another one says, let's see, this is Jocelyn. She says, you can still have very creative ideas. I care if he's generous in character. It doesn't have to be dollars. Okay. Let's see. Adrian says, I don't use dating as a way to get to know folks. I get to know them, then choose to date them later on. Okay. Y'all, Adrian don't like nobody. So let me just put that out there. Adrian is in a class all by herself. You understand? Empower Energy comes back and says, I actually love this. Free dates, just genuinely getting to know one another and not what can be done for each other. People build relationships on what others have to offer monetarily over emotionally or spiritually, so on and so forth, and wonder why so many folks are miserable. Okay, so I'm going to give you my, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you. All right, here we go. Sarah, you ready? Here we go, y'all. All right. I call this alignment versus tit and tat. You know what I'm saying? Tit for tat. I call this alignment versus tit for tat. Here's why I say this. If as a man, right? Which way do I want to come first? I'm gonna speak to my sisters first. Ladies, if a man says to you, I have a 90-day rule where I don't spend any money on a woman for 90 days. Fucking run. Let me just say that out the gate. Run. You know what I'm saying? I read Steve Harvey way back. Man, fuck Steve Harvey. Fuck Steve Harvey. Fuck Steve Harvey and what's that motherfucker name that one he wrote the Think Like a Man. Yo, fuck Steve Harvey, that think like a man shit. A woman should never be thinking like a man. You should never be thinking like a motherfucking man. Ever. Fuck out of here. No. Hell no. We burning Steve Harvey books. Nah, but listen. I love you, Sarah. Listen. I'm going to tell y'all like this. I'm speaking to my sisters first. If a man is coming to you and telling you that he don't spend no money, right? He don't spend no money in 90 days, run. Run. Because, see, that statement presents pain because he didn't have to say it. He could have just decided what he wanted to spend money on and what he didn't want to spend money on. He could have decided to be a gentleman, you understand, and keep that fucking sassy ass shit to himself. You understand? He could have kept that sassy ass shit to himself. You understand? Because what is he wanting to communicate to you? That you all are on the same playing field? Because I'm sure one of the only reasons he stated it was maybe because you stated it. Or maybe one of the reasons he stated it is because there's a popular narrative going on right now. And if those two are his reasons, fucking run. You understand what I'm saying? And the reason why you run is this. We're not dating for the same reasons. A man is not dating a woman for her to be his provider. And a woman is not dating a man, you understand, for him to be the fucking emotional goddamn sassy ass in the fucking relationship. You understand what I'm saying? So we have to start listening to people. We have to start really observing behavior. Now, to my sisters that were okay with this behavior, let me tell you something. It's not okay. It's not okay. Here's why. As a woman, right, you want to know what my life is like. As a woman, it's for you to know what my life is like. As a man, I'm supposed to be bringing you into my world. I'm supposed to be showing you why I should be chosen. You understand? And I'm not talking about jumping over broomsticks. I'm not talking about jumping over fucking hurdles. I'm not talking about walking on eggshells. I'm not talking about, you know what I'm saying, tricking off. I'm not talking about doing things to influence happiness on you. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about him being authentic to who he is and showing you a lifestyle by which you should want to desire. Plain and simple. Because if I'm a man of statue, right? If I'm a man of statue, I'm a man who is out here pumping the block. I'm getting it how I live. I'm out here making a name for myself. I'm out here, you know what I'm saying? You know, creating a vibration for humanity. I'm out here serving my people. If I'm doing that, that requires a certain posture, a certain lifestyle. So what he's saying to you is that when he meets you, he's going to take a 90-day break on his lifestyle and how he lives, or he's not inviting you to that circle for 90 days. The danger behind that is that as a woman, you should be wanting to see what his lifestyle, what his life is like. This is your 90 days of observation. So if he is purposefully not taking you, if he's purposefully leaving you out, if he's purposefully, you know what I'm saying, putting walls up, that's a red flag. Because if he's a man of posture, you understand, then what do you mean by the fact that you're not spending any money in 90 days? Now, if you're talking about bills, oh, hell no. You better not ask me for no goddamn bill money in 90 days. Hell no. But if we're talking about being a gentleman and going on dates, we're talking about, you know what I'm saying, trinkets of affection. You understand? No money, bruh. You're not spending nothing. That means that you had to psychologically, you had to put effort towards not giving to this woman. Because a man is a provider by nature. The moment a man is into a woman, he automatically wants to do shit. That's just our nature. You understand? And if you are a mom of boys, then you already know that that nature is exactly what I'm talking about. When that little boy got to be of age where he could talk, walk, and be around some girls, and he liked girls, you know what I'm saying? I don't care if the little nigga was 6 years old. If he was 6 years old and he saw Tamika, he probably came up to you, Mama, can we buy Tamika, you know what I'm saying, something from Claire's because I like her, mama. You already know what I'm talking about. Boys are natural providers. So if you have a man that's telling you that he does not spend money in 90 days, that means he is purposefully creating blockages early in the game. And that's a red flag. You understand? But it's also equally a red flag if he's dropping stacks. If he's dropping stacks, that might be cute to you. That might be cute to you in the beginning, but he's doing that to throw you off. He's doing that to keep your eye off the game. He's doing that so you're not paying attention. You so hell-bent on these gifts. You know what I'm saying? You getting all these gifts, but you're not seeing what's happening. He wearing you down. He's buying your affection. He's buying your love. You understand? Hey, come on, Joy. Oh, hey, I'll put you, if anybody want to join the live, I'll put you on the live. Yo, King, I see you. Ant, what's happening, bro? Alina, what's good? Tiki, what's happening? Listen, because here's the thing. A woman is supposed to be selective. If that woman is communicating to you, bruh, that she's waiting, that should not be an attack. If that woman is saying to you, listen, you know, hey, I would like it if we, you know what I'm saying? I can communicate to you that I'm feeling you, you know what I'm saying, without putting you in the box. You understand what I'm saying? And that man, if in fact it's that important to her where she's conversing it. Now, here again, ladies, I'm going to tell you the same thing I told the bros. Like, if you have a 90-day rule, you don't have to say it. You just live your life in the way that communicates such. You understand? Because if on the first date you feel like you have to tell me you gotta wait 90 days, then what you're signaling to me is that you don't make good choices. You understand? And in your no good choice making having ass life, you need me to help you make this choice of no fucking for 90 days. I'm not going to sign on to that. I'm not signing on to that. That's your shit. If you ain't trying to fuck me in 90 days, that's your problem. You understand? That's not my problem. That's your problem. You know what I mean? That's your problem. Because as a gentleman, I mean, I'm not gonna cross your boundary, but I'm damn sure gonna show you that I'm interested. You feel me? So if the chemistry is there, you know what I mean? I might try to shoot my shot. I might not. But see, I'm a different kind of dude. I'm so sexual that I might not shoot my shot for a minute, because once we get there, once we get in that realm, once we start, I'm a whole different kind of beast. And I don't know if you really gonna be on that kind of time. So I'm really trying to observe you more than you trying to observe me. Quiet as kept. But it's the men that complain about this. If you have a man that's complaining, now we got to talk about the narrative. See, one, you already told him. Why did you tell him? Why did you tell him? Because you felt like he was moving too fast? If you felt like somebody was moving too fast, that means that you wasn't moving at the same speed. See, the only time people are moving too fast is when you're not feeling it. You understand? When a woman knows in instances whether she gonna box out or not. She knows if she gonna let you clap cheeks or not. That narrative, that boundary is set for her safety measure. You know what I'm saying? Because she may or may not have had good decision making, you know what I'm saying, in the past. Or, you know what I'm saying? She was manipulated. You cannot, let me also say this, because some of you may need to hear this. Ladies, specifically. You cannot, let me see how I want to say this. Just bear with me, because you're going to appreciate this. You're going to appreciate it. Trust me. You cannot hold yourself accountable for a fucked up relationship that was built on manipulation. You understand what I'm saying, sister? You cannot be in the house kicking yourself. You understand? You cannot be in the house, you know what I'm saying, cursing yourself. You cannot be in the house feeling some way, you know what I'm saying, because the shit didn't work out because you were manipulated. You cannot. I know there's many teachers out there that be like, find your part in it, find your part in it. But fuck that shit. You understand? We got to be honest. We got to be real. You cannot find fault with self if you were manipulated. Period, point blank. But the moment you realize you're being manipulated and you stick around, now you are at fault. You understand? Now it's your fault. But sis, you cannot be sitting in there crying over no man that manipulated you. Dust that shit off and get your ass back out there. I never forget, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just celebrated a year and a half of being single. It wasn't really a celebration. I acknowledged it. I acknowledged it. You understand? But it was never my intent to be single at all. I was manipulated. You know what I mean? Like, we made agreements that was not honored. So when women asked me coming out of that relationship, it might have been 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 6 weeks, whatever. And they're like, hey, are you sure you're ready to date? Hell yeah, I'm dope as fuck. I don't know what you're talking about. Just because she hurt me, just because I was manipulated, don't mean I got to spend a year getting over this motherfucker. You understand? I'm not doing that shit. No. It just happened to be that way because, you know. Ladies, let me talk to you. Let me share something with you. A man that is postured, right? He's already taking himself out. A man who loves himself he's already involving himself in activities. He's already doing things that are exciting. He's already involving himself, you understand, outside the house. So when you meet him, you understand, it's not that he's spending money on you. He's inviting you to come with him into his world. And though that may cost him a few extra dollars, it's not really changing his life. You understand? I already eat in fine establishments. You know what I mean? I already take myself to nice places. If I say, Shamika, you know what I'm saying? Hey, look, I like you. You know what I mean? Let's go on a date. I would really like to take you out sometime. And she says yes. I'm not going to then go, let's go to the motherfucking park. Man, fuck that goddamn park. That shit's for man, look, I love y'all. I love you ladies. I love you. You understand? I love y'all. I love y'all so much. You know what I'm saying? That I keep this shit 1,000. I keep it 1,000. I wish a grown ass man would motherfucking ask me to a goddamn park for a motherfucking first date. Nigga, is you crazy? You better have you better have a caterer. That shit better be sexy as fuck. You don't call me talking about we going to the park and we got bottles of water and motherfucking towels and shit. Hell nah. What is wrong with you? No. Don't let no man trick your ass into that what they call it, that minimalistic lifestyle, and you out there living your life. And that's coming from a man. I wish I would invite some woman out on a date to a park somewhere. And I ain't got it figured out. I don't have it catered. It ain't sexy. We just going to the park. Now, we could do that on the third date, baby. We could do that on the third date. Let's go jog. Let's go, you know what I'm saying? Let's go stretch. You know what I mean? Because by the third date, we done had at least 20 conversations. By the third date, you ain't had 20 conversations by the third date, you fucking up. You understand what I'm saying? You fucking up. I met a sister I like. You know what I'm saying? We on the phone the other night. You know what I'm saying? She like, yo, I'm just asking, like, are you sure you're into me? I'm like, yeah, I think you're sexy, baby. I think you're amazing. I think you're, you know what I'm saying, gorgeous, beautiful, smart. It's like, because, you know, you ain't really done much flirting. Let me tell you something. I'm a whole beast when we get there. So you might want to, you might want to do like motherfucking Golden Child and just take one step over the pillar, another step over the pillar. Don't try to come in here running. Don't come in my house running. You better take your shoes off at the door. I promise you, it's a whole theme park over here. It's a whole theme park. You get a ticket, and then I got to see how tall you are. So you're not starting at the back on the roller coasters. We're not doing that. You're going to start with the dart throwing. We're going to start with the dart throwing and eating some elephant ears. I got to know what the fuck is going on. If that man is rushing you, see, it's a difference. It's a difference when you feeling the vibe versus being rushed. And y'all know the difference. Y'all know the difference. A man can meet you, ladies, and he'll be like, let me ask you a question. Do you know how to get the MARTA? And she taking clothes off. He like, I just trying to get to the train. She like, shit, it's a train in these goddamn pants. It's a train in these motherfucking panties right now. That's where the train at. I don't know where the fuck you trying to go. Directions. I give you directions to my house. That's where you can meet me at. But if she not feeling you, she could have fell and hit her head. She could have her address all around her collar. And on the collar, it says, if passed out, take me home. You know what I'm saying? And she passes out. If she not feeling you and you pick her up to take her home, that motherfucker will wake up real quick. She'll be like, hold on. Nah, you ain't the one I want taking me home. Take me to the hospital, Roscoe. Take me to the hospital. Huh? Take me to the hospital. A true gentleman, we don't have those conversations. I'm gonna share something with you ladies. A true gentleman, when he's excited about you, he trying to figure out where to take you. That shit is bothersome because he like, nah, I ain't gonna take her there. Yeah, no. I want to issue like that. Yeah, no. Okay, no. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna take her there. Yeah, yeah. Cause he want to see the smile. He want to see your smile. That gentleman. See, when you was on the phone with him the night before, you had his ear tingling, and he wanted to see your mouth move while that was happening. He wanted other people to see you out with him. He wants people to see the beauty he's selected. He ain't trying to take you to the woods. He is not trying to isolate you in nothingness. He's not trying to take you home, you know what I'm saying, in the first 30 minutes. No. This man, he put clothes on too. You wasn't the only one that took time to get dressed for this shit. No. He picked his shoes out. He was like, am I gonna wear the Chucks? Nah, I ain't gonna wear no flat bottom. I'm not gonna wear the hard bottoms tonight. I don't want her to think I'm too like I can't have no fun. I'm gonna wear the sneakers. I'm gonna do the sneakers, the jeans, and a blazer. I don't want to do the blazer. I'm gonna do a peacoat. Yeah, I'm gonna do a peacoat. Oh, she gonna love this shit. That's what he's doing. See, y'all don't know that. Y'all think y'all the only one getting ready. Nah, he getting ready. He want to make sure you like the place. He called ahead, or he already knows the establishment. He made it there before you if y'all didn't drive together, because he already know you're a woman. You're going to be a little late. So he's going to get there first. He's going to tell the bartender, look, hey, I got this little bad shawty meeting me for a date. You know what I'm saying? So make sure the shit right. I don't want no bullshit when she show up. You know what I'm saying? He talking to the waiter like, look, bro, you know what I'm saying? If you don't know the menu, you better go back there and talk to the manager. Or bring somebody else, because I don't want nothing. You know what I'm saying? This got to be special tonight. He put time in. He thought about it. And it cost him a little money. It might have not have cost a whole lot, but you don't need him spending a whole lot. The men that spin is a lot like the women who make you wait. See, men also know the game, ladies. Men know if you ain't about shit. Men know if you ain't about shit because you're trying to make them wait forever. And a grown-ass man dating a woman who's got kids, no, we not doing that shit. We not waiting forever. We not waiting forever, because now we know you playing that game. Because a woman gets to say, my body, my choice. Respect that. So she could literally spend 6 months making a no decision. No, I'm still waiting. Wearing that man down. Utilizing and using his resources. See, we up to that. We know them games. So what men try to do is create this boundary. We try to create this place by which, you know, we're not going to be used. We're not going to be abused. But there's also a healthy way to approach that. And he should have been able to figure that out before meeting you. You understand what I'm saying? As a woman, you should never be made to feel like keeping, you know what I'm saying, like being selective, you know what I'm saying, is a bad thing. You should never be made to feel, you understand, that having a desire, you know what I'm saying, for something, whatever it is that you desire, you know what I mean, you should never be made to feel like desiring a provider, you know what I mean, you shouldn't be desiring a provider. If any man is out there making you feel like you shouldn't be desiring a provider, he ain't got shit. He ain't got shit. Or he's just simply trying to manipulate everybody around him. Because if you're going to be a part of my life, why would I not want you having things? If you're going to be a part of my life, why would I not want to pour into you? If you're going to be a part of my life, why wouldn't I want you, you know what I'm saying, feeling good about what we're doing? Oh, yeah, control. That's right. This is a tit-for-tat culture. Now, I ain't gonna lie. There is a few tit for tat. There is now that I'm a single father. You know what I'm saying? That shit that them things that you all used to say to us. You understand? You also have to realize that men have grown. Men have grown. So you can't necessarily, you know what I mean, fault this man for wanting to protect himself, but learn how to be observant, because how he goes about doing it will tell you if he's healed or if that man is toxic AF. We get hurt too, ladies. We get hurt too. And it's nothing worse than a sassy ass, hurt ass man. And as I read these comments, a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, ladies, you know, you're like us. Sometimes men say things that we really don't mean in hopes that we are likable or in hopes that we're more agreeable, right? You don't have to be so agreeable to things that you are not agreeing on. You don't have to be agreeable with things you do not agree with, right? But you also don't have to shut it down in a way that's toxic. You know what I mean? Asking questions. Because sometimes, you know what I mean, we got to realize that we're meeting people where they are, right? We're meeting people where they are. And not everybody's an expert at healing, right? Some people have the desire to heal, but don't know how. Some people are in the midst of healing, but haven't made it to the end of that yet, right? Empower, what's up? I see you. You know what I'm saying? Some people have not made it to that place yet. But that doesn't mean that it's not a desire. It doesn't mean that they're not trying, right? So here is the buffer, right? Because if in fact we're meeting these people, you don't have to cut them off immediately. We can ask some questions to see if in fact that's really what you mean, or are you hurt? Right? Or is this a boundary that's just out there, right? Like, for instance, you have some women who will say, I don't want to date men with small children, right? But that's not because they don't like small children. It may be because they've had a run-in with a baby mama. You know what I'm saying? They may have had a run-in with a man who has not figured out whether he really wants to be in that child's mother's life or not due to the age. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. But she said she doesn't want to date a man with small children. Now, as a man with small children, I have to also be intelligent enough to know that maybe the reason she's saying these things is because of this, right? So let me travel with you. So if in fact this does happen, right? You're talking to this man and he says to you, listen, Cheryl, I don't want to spend any money in 6 months. I don't spend in 90 days. I don't spend any money on a woman in 90 days. The next question that I would ask is, explain that. What do you mean by that? Like, what do you mean by that? Because what kind of money really has to be spent on a woman you just met within 90 days? Now, that's the question you really need to be asking, sister. Because if this man is telling you, I don't spend money, you know what I'm saying, on women in 90 days, the question that I would have as a woman is, what kind of women you been dating? Like, what kind, let me ask you, Robert, let me ask you a question, Robert. Let me ask you a question, Robert. What kind of money has that been? Because some of these fools, what kind of money is that, bro? What is that? How much is a woman really asking you for in 90 days? You would be surprised, ladies. You really would be. So if you're only thinking from your vantage point, if you're only thinking from your perspective, you have no idea what this man has possibly had to put up with. You understand? You don't know. So I would ask, let me ask you, blah, 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 blah. What does that look like? Well, one time, you know what I'm saying, I started dating this woman, you know what I'm saying, and like the next month, her car broke down and she asking me to fix the engine. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. Right, Tiki? We not doing that. Right? But as a man, when you meet this woman, you should have also been selective. You should have been so selective that when you finally shoot that shot and she fake falls out, like you got her. Tamika, I like you. Bow. I like you too, Robert. Right? So he shouldn't be out in the forest with a Gatling gun. He should be out there with a rifle. If you're dealing with a man who out there with a Gatling gun, of course he's not spending no goddamn money. He done shot 30 women this month. You know what I'm saying? Him spending money on any of them is breaking the bank. It don't matter what if they wanted bubble gum. It don't even matter. He's toxic already. He trying to shoot the whole forest up. No, get you a man who's got a high-powered rifle. It takes time to lock and load. You know what I'm saying? You gotta. It's a three situation. Then he gotta bring it up. He gotta aim. Then he gotta fire it. See, with a Gatling gun, you can expect you hit something. You know what I'm saying? With a Gatling gun, you out there just, do you see me? Look at me. With a rifle, you like, pop. You think I got it? I think I got it. Let me go see. I'm finna go see if I got it. I might have got it. I don't know. I might have got it. The excitement from the possibility. That shit make a man move different. But if you also one of them ladies who stay out in the forest and you keep getting shot, when I meet you, you know what I'm saying, you looking like Swiss cheese. You understand? You like, hey, and all the wind blowing through you. I can't do nothing with that. But if you might have got shot before, but it ain't kill you, you got up and still tried it, and I got you. All right, we got something to work with, and I'm excited for the kill. I'm excited for the kill. Ladies, if a man is so hell-bent, reflecting first off, a man should never say these words to you. A man should never say these words to you. I match energy. Nothing signifies you with a sassy ass man more than him saying, I match energy. What are you talking about, bro? You don't match no energy. You don't match no energy. You are who you are. She brings the energy. You know what I'm saying? She matches the energy. That's why it's important as you're dating to see where this man is taking you. That's why you can't make it so easy for him not to take you nowhere. You understand? And I ain't talking about trips and shit, not in the first fucking 90 days. Fuck you. No. Hell no. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about where you live, where he's at. If he's not, you know what I'm saying? Hey, babe, look. I'm finna, I'm gonna go over here and eat. You wanna join me? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Join me. He not telling you to pull up. If you dealing with a man, you've been dealing with this man for months. You know what I'm saying? He goes places and he don't tell you to pull up. He don't like you. Yo, Davis, listen. Hey, if you dealing with a man and he's outside and he don't tell you to pull up, I don't care where he at. Because you should have enough. If you know what I'm saying, if he's in the industry and he ain't telling you to pull up, that means you don't know how to act. That mean you don't know how to act. You understand? If he outside and he don't tell you to pull up, I don't know, man. I don't know. Cause Every woman I've ever been with. Pull up. This is where I'm at. I don't have them kind of problems. You understand what I'm saying? A man should be asking you questions like, what kind of things you like, baby? You know what I'm saying? And if you like, man, I like DIY, like I like do it yourself stuff. You know what I'm saying? And he show up at your house with this big ass tub of glue from Michael's, you better give that motherfucker a big ass hug and a kiss. He was thinking. He was listening. You understand what I'm saying? You tell him, you know what I'm saying? You tell him, you know what I mean? You like Beyonce, and he go buy you a couple Beyonce t-shirts. Don't down that. Don't down that. That man was listening. That mean there's some better gifts coming. You understand? See, y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it. We start off small. The real men start off small. The ones that start off big, them the ones trying to trick you. They trying to trick you. Don't fall for that shit. If you just met a man and he trying to buy you some big shit in 2 weeks, don't even accept it. Don't even accept it. And he like, yeah, girl, you look so good. You look like you deserve this Birkin. You know what I'm saying? Come with me to get this Birkin, baby. You know what I'm saying? No. I met a woman one time, and I liked her a lot. We hadn't been out on our first date yet, but I was so excited, and I was on her side of town. But I had to do some shopping for myself because I had a show that night. And I'm like, look, ma, hey, pull up. I'm at the mall. You know what I'm saying? I want to see you, but I don't have time, you know what I mean, to come where you're at. This is what I'm doing. I really want to see you. You can hang out with me. This is what I'm doing. So obviously when she shows up, I'm not going to have this woman walking around the goddamn mall with me and not get her nothing. Like, that's just rude. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, come with me. Oh, I like this. I'm going to get this for me. I'm going to get this for me. And you're watching me buy all this shit for myself? Nah, man. Nah. I'm going to be cute. Hey, look, let me see something. Try that dress on. It ain't nothing but $60. It ain't nothing but $100. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing but $150. You know what I'm saying? Try that on real quick. Let me see how you look. Damn, you look good, girl. You sure you don't want to go out with me tonight? You see how I did that? You see how I gotta be somewhere tonight. Come hang out. I'm at the mall. I want to see if she gonna pull up. She actually pulled up. All right, cool. Now let's see what's up. You know what I mean? We in a little store. All right, just get that real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because if he has it, it's not that big of a deal. You know what I'm saying? Even if it was a pair of $10 earrings. If you don't wear $10 earrings, just don't wear them. But accept the gift with gratitude and appreciation. That man wants to do shit. You don't see what's coming. He trying to see how you appreciate the small shit. That nigga gave your ass $10 earrings. You know what I'm saying? This is how you should be accepting the earrings. Wait for it. Shamika, you know I love you so much, girl. You do? Yeah. I know it's just been a week. And you love me? Well, you know, I don't love you. I like you enough to maybe love you one day. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, in appreciation, I was in the store. I know it ain't much. Now, I'm sure you probably don't even wear this type of shit. But I seen it and I was like, ooh, I got to get it for you. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to give you these earrings. Now, here goes Shamika. Now, here go the regular Shamika. The fuck is this? How much was this, Leroy? You spent $10 on this shit? I ain't worth more than $10? God damn. This probably shit ain't even real. What is this? Nickel? Is this nickel? You bought me some nickel ass earrings? Oh, you know what? I know right now you ain't getting no goddamn pussy. I already know that shit right now. Look at this shit. This what you bought me? You understand? Now, let me show you who really be getting the prizes. Let me show you who really get it. He show up on your ass with these motherfucking $20 earrings. Okay, these $10 earrings. All right, let me show you who really gets to it. Let me show you who's in Tahiti this weekend. Let me show you how Cheryl made it to Tahiti this weekend. Cause see, when Roger met Cheryl, Roger was like, ooh, Ooh, but he had left his credit card at the house. He's a very fiscally responsible individual. If Roger goes out the house, he leaves his credit cards at the house. But Roger was getting some gas. He was getting some gas and he had to stop into Walmart real quick to pick up something for his little girl. He stopped and as he was coming to the register, he looked over there. He knew the jewelry wasn't real. He knew the shit. He knew the shit, but it was Moissanite. It was Moissanite. Who gives a fuck, right? So he asked the lady, hey, lady, how much are these for the Moissanite earrings? She said $17.95. He was like, ooh, let me get that real quick. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just get that. So he shows up to Cheryl's house with these $17.95 earrings. They Moissanite. Ain't nobody going to know the difference. You know what I'm saying? But he left the tag at the bottom. She's not even going to tell him. She going to receive, hey, baby, you know, I was thinking about you. I was getting little Tiffany something for her soccer game for tomorrow, you know, and I remembered you like hoops. You like hoop earrings, right? You like hoops. Men don't fucking know shit. We don't fucking know nothing. You understand? You like hoops, right? The hoop kind, right? So, these the regular ones, those ain't hoops. Those are the spears. You like the spears? That's what I was talking about. The spears, yeah. So I bought you a pair of spears. I was thinking about you. I just wanted you to have, you know what I'm saying, a pair of spears. Whenever you put them in, you think about me, baby. You know what I'm saying? I love you. I mean, I like you enough to maybe love you soon. You know what I'm saying? She me get the earring. She like, ooh, Roger. Ooh, I'm finna kill him. Ooh, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I'm about to call my girlfriend right now. I'm finna call Stacy right now. I bet you she ain't got none of these. I bet you she ain't got no spear earrings. Shit, I'm the only bitch walking around here with this shit. You better believe it. You know what? You should have bought me a matching shirt. You should have bought the matching shirt, but I got something. I'm gonna rock with this. I got you, Roger. I got you, boo. That woman is in Tahiti this weekend. Her and Roger been together now for 16 years. You understand? 16 years. 16 years. Every year, Roger buys her a carrot or more. Something that's got a carrot in it. You understand? Something that's got a carrot in it, whether it's an earring, whether it's a bracelet, whether it's an anklet. One time, Roger bought her a 1-carat diamond toenail. You understand? Because she lost her pinky toe. You know what I'm saying? Trying to wear some shoes he bought her 2 years prior. You understand? So when you sitting at home trying to figure out how these motherfucking girls doing what they doing with the real men, not the trappers and cappers. I'm talking about with the real men. This is how it happened. This is how it happened. Gratitude. I'm sitting there, You know what, Roger? It's almost like I can hear the ocean in these earrings. You are so metaphysical. I love you. You know what I'm saying? You know, I thank the ancestors for these earrings. Because what it wasn't the amount that he spent. It's the fact that he stopped. See, Roger's time is important. You understand? His time is important. And he didn't really, he's so excited about this newness of the relationship. You understand? So if you out there fucking with a man that is not illustrating what I just illustrated, because it's way too easy. That's why I say life is easy. We make it hard. I'm glad to hear this coming from a man, because these men be looking so clueless when I call them on bullshit. Yo, listen, for real. And I'm gonna tell you a real secret. No one can be happier than the new age woman. No one can be happier with the new age woman like a ain't shit man. You understand? Because these new age women, they need transactions. It's a transactional situation, and they got the bread to trick. They don't need shit. They're not looking for love. They're not looking for posture. They don't care about none of that. It's just a good time. Just a good time. That real man, that real king, you understand? He's not concerned with time. He's not concerned with money. If he's not at a certain financial place, he'll let you know. Listen, I might not be able to get you, you know what I'm saying, a Range Rover, but I can buy you a bowling ball. You know what I'm saying? You say you like the bowl, right? Hey, I might not be able to take you to the Super Bowl, but I goddamn sure can buy you a bowling ball. You understand what I'm saying? We might not be able to go to Tuscaloosa. We might not be able to go to Tahiti, but we can go to Tuscaloosa. You understand? We might not be able to go to Hawaii, but we damn sure can go to Houston. You understand what I'm saying? These are just the little things. Because he wants to. And you'll know. You'll know when you have a man who wants to do things for you because he's going to ask you questions. Baby, let me ask you this. How long you think it's going to take you to paint the house? You talking about you was going to paint, right? How long you think it's going to take you to do that? About 6 hours? About 6 hours? You know how to paint? You don't know how to paint? Do you really want to paint? Because I don't want to take that from you if that's what you want. You want to paint? You don't want to paint. You're just doing it because that's what you was going to do. Well, I don't paint, baby, but I tell you what. I'm gonna send somebody over there. Okay? I'm going to send somebody over there. They'll paint. Now, I'm not promising you they're going to paint the whole fucking house this weekend. We can start on your bedroom where you spend the most time, or we can start in the living room. You know what I'm saying? Then next month, I can paint the garage. Then the next month, you see? Don't get your ass a gentleman and run him down the first 90 days, ladies. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, I got a gentleman. Oh, my God. Let me tell you what I want. I want this. 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 We got to go here. Oh, we got to go. Oh, and I was telling we got to go here, babe. Babe, this is how y'all do. Y'all babe the shit out of us. Oh, my God. Nothing is worse. We know the fucking game. Babe, listen. Oh, babe, I saw this. Babe, listen, I saw. Don't do it. Don't do it. Let him slow walk it. Because you got time, right? You want him to be here for a while, right? You don't want him to just be there for 90 days. You want him to be there for a while. So you got to pace this shit out. Especially if you ain't giving up, especially if he ain't clapping cheeks. You gotta pace it out. You can't kill him and not slap. You can't drain the man pockets and don't drain his balls. You can't do that. Posture. If you can't keep part of the law. If you gonna break the rules, you gotta go ahead and break the rules now. I love y'all, man. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all sisters, man. Y'all be like, it's okay. We can go to the park. It's okay. You don't have to spend no money. Girl, let me tell you what this fool just asked me. Now, I'ma go. I'ma go. He cute and stuff. I'ma go. Cause you know the only motherfucker that can get your ass to a park gotta be cute. You know what I'm saying? You already know you not going on no fucking park date with no ugly nigga. You already know that shit. Y'all treat ugly men way different. Y'all give ugly men rules the pretty boys don't have. You understand? Y'all be like, look, Magilla, to date me, you got to have a 650 credit score. You got to drive a Mercedes. You got to be 6 feet tall. You got to make 6 figures. You know what I'm saying? Then they meet somebody like me. Then they meet a guy, right? The dripping. He dripping in sauce. That boy 5'6". You know what I'm saying? He just made 30,000 this year. He just made 30,000. He just made it. And he was so proud of it. He put it on his page. He had all 30,000 in his hand on the phone. He was like, hey, we get into the paper this year, baby. We get into the paper. He got the Moissanite. He got the Moissanite bracelet on where he got your earrings from. That's where he bought his necklace. How you think he know what's in the shirt? How you think he know what's in the case over there? That's where he bought his necklace. He right there from Walmart. You know what I'm saying? That's why he thought it was okay to get your shit there. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, come on, sis. Yo. Yo, he got the magic beard, you know what I'm saying? The line, you know what I mean? He got the line. He done went down, you know what I'm saying, to Fulton. He done went down on the south side to the swap meet. He got the Gucci, he got the Gucci, he got the Gucci glasses, the Gucci. He got Gucci glasses on, you know what I'm saying? He got Tata, not Prada, he got Tata the Tata shoes, you know what I'm saying? Oh, man. Yeah, listen. And this is what y'all fall for. You know what I'm saying? Because what is better, ladies? What is better than this shit right here? Girl, let me tell you where we went. Let me tell you where he took me, girl. I know he 5'4". I know, but look, his money long. You know what I'm saying? That money long, girl. Shit. I felt around in his lap. He wasn't really working with nothing, so I ain't really worried in that area. You know what I'm saying? But that paper, though, that paper long, girl. Y'all want to be with that guy for 4 years. 4 years. And then you want to meet me afterwards. 4 years you done been with this guy. Now you want to make your love transactional for me. You know what I'm saying? You done gave this man the best years of your life. You done gave him 8 years. When you first met when you first met Lamont, you know what I'm saying? You had no wrinkles. Your breast was sitting up high. You know what I'm saying? You used to have a little foxtrot when you walked. It was a little, you know what I'm saying? You look like one of them little foxtrot. You know what I'm saying? That nigga done wasted 8 years of your life, done ran you down. You look like you need a makeover every day. You know what I'm saying? You over there walking like your back about to give out. You know what I'm saying? Talking about you gonna have to treat me like the queen I am. And that's why men feel the way that they do. You understand? We watched you. Nothing is worse than online apps like Facebook or Instagram. Because we watched your single ass run through these men for 8 years. We watched it. We watched you be with that loser for 10 years. You pumped out them kids. You know what I'm saying? You didn't get your body back. Because now you in the house feeling like he ain't shit. So why should I? You been eating the bonbons. Now you want me to take you somewhere special on a fucking first date. Let me tell you where I'm taking you. Let me tell you where I'm taking you. Yo. This is what happens, yo. This is how we miss the mark because everybody's having such a different experience. And we having such a different experience, but we want to make it so general. We want to make it so specific. We got all these generalities happening, all this stuff happening. But when you talk about these things, it's just one way. If he ain't blowing a bag on me, girl, that's it. You talk to that same woman 4 years later, she got 6 stories that all sound the same. Then you got the sisters, you know what I'm saying, that don't require nothing from her man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't need nothing. You know what I'm saying? I make my own way. You know what I mean? Glory be to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? I just need somebody to love me for who I am. You know what I'm saying? Then he done moved in, sucked you dry, sucked your life dry. You know what I'm saying? Now you walk around, you know what I'm saying, like the Walking Dead. You know what I mean? I'm like, Shamika, how you feeling? Oh. Shamika, how you feeling today? Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all got that girlfriend she done put herself in so many situations. You know what I'm saying? She is no good. You know exactly who I'm talking about. She won't go get help. She won't do the shadow work. And it's always somebody else's fault. Ugh. The men do the same shit. These men want to complain about gold diggers. Oh, man, you know what I'm saying? She done ran it up, bro. She done ran it up. Well, if you stop fucking with prostitutes, bro, you wouldn't have that problem. It's easy. It's easy. You want to make the queens pay for what the prostitute did to you. You know what I'm saying? But you knew she was the prostitute. She told it to you when you asked her. You was like, hey, China, where you want to go tonight? You know what I'm saying? This was the first date. She was like, trapeze. The first date? Damn. Yeah. Trapeze on the first date? Man, that's demon time, boy. Y'all know what trapeze is? It's a swingers club. On the first date. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, Davis, listen, man. Look, y'all funny. These people funny out here. We talk about the dating pool having shit. I'm breaking down the dating pool. That's all I'm doing in all of these videos. Y'all said the dating pool is full of shit, but nobody breaks it down as to why. Why? What is it? What is it really? Why? How? You in the middle of the water talking about, I know, right? I know. This is some bullshit. I can't stand it. Slap in the water. This is why. Ladies, stop letting these men minimalize the shit out of, you know what I'm saying, out of intimacy. Stop allowing the minimalization. You know what I mean? And also, stop stealing souls. You know what I mean? When you met that man, you knew he made $40,000 a year. You knew that. How did you know? You've been dating men your whole life. You know what a $40,000 man look like. Unless you only make $40,000. You know what I'm saying? But if you make more than $40,000, if y'all up there making $80,000, it's some of my sisters on this live. Some of y'all getting to the bag. Some of y'all making six figures. And you know what a six-figure man look like even when he dressing down. Even when he dressing down. Let me show you how you do it. Let me show you. It don't matter what a man got on. Let me show you when you're dealing with a man who's got posture. Let me show you. This is how he sits. This is how he sits. He sit like this. When he talking, you know what I'm saying? Look at my back. Look at my back. He sit like this. He like, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Blase blah. When you dealing with a man, you know what I'm saying, that ain't making, when you dealing with a man that's broken, he sit like this. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, because, you know, this, that, and the third. And this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? That's his regular posture. A man who sit like this, he's concerned. He's paying attention. He on his shit. He gives a fuck about his spine health. And if he care about that spine health, that gut health gonna be good too. And when that gut health is good, y'all out there dating men with them high bellies. I want y'all, man, I wish I had time. I'm about to end this quick, but listen, posture shows itself. It's quietly spoken, but it's loudly received. It's very quiet, but it speaks volumes. You understand? You gonna know who you dealing with because he's gonna make good on the small things. He's not gonna shoot. He's not gonna overshoot the first few shots. He's not gonna do it. He's not gonna be like, yo, hey babe, I bet you I can hit it from the free throw. I bet I can hit it from half court. He's not gonna do that. Hey babe, I bet I can hit it from half court. Even if he can hit it from half court, because what if he miss? He don't want you seeing the first time he shoot to miss, even if he never misses. his humility is going to keep him at bay. You understand? Even if he got a Lambo, he going to pull the Mercedes out on the first date. He not going to pull the Lamb out on the first date. Not if you don't know he got it. If he got 2 houses, he taking you to the smaller one first. I'm trying to get y'all to, man, hey, listen, I'm speaking nothing but facts. Absolutely. That man who desires you, he don't want you to see too much too fast. Not too much, because he dealt with women that he showed too much too early, and all they saw was a meal ticket. All he saw was a meal ticket. So when he does things, he does it from a conscious space. He does it from a heart chakra. He does it from, you know what I'm saying, a place of intent. Not to wow you. You're going to be wowed by his normality. You're going to be wowed by his day-to-day shit. You're going to be wowed at the fact that people around him are wowed all the time. And it's not all women. You understand? That man that you desire, other men want to be him. Other men, you understand, compliment him in some fashion or regard. Just 2 days ago, just yesterday, you know what I'm saying? One of my bros that I'm in the TV show with, you know what I'm saying? He plays my brother. He plays my little brother, right? I'm talking to him yesterday. He like, yo, Sev, man, hey, I ain't even gonna hold you, bruh. Man, I got mad respect for you. I'm like, what's up? He's like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I meet a lot of people who talk a lot of shit, but they can never back it up. You know what I'm saying? Or they halfway back it up. He said, man, it ain't even like you talk shit. It's just like you talk and then you just do what you say. He said, man, I got crazy respect for you. I wouldn't even want a woman. I wouldn't even want a woman if I didn't have respect in the streets. Do you understand what I'm saying? So ladies, if that man is not bringing you, in them 90 days, he's not bringing you around situations. He's not bringing you around his world, the things that, you understand, make up his world, 90 days. Listen, a postured man, his time is more valuable than his money. He has to make sure that the woman he's dealing with is worth dealing with. So them first 90 days for that man, he's not trying to hold out on much for you because he wants to make sure he made a good choice so that he don't have to keep that wall up for the next 90 days. You understand what I'm saying? He need to be assured of that choice. So he's going to do certain things. He's going to say certain things to either push you away, right? Because he needs to make sure you're there for the right reasons. So it's not like he's going to be toxic in his approach of pushing you away. He's going to be 1,000. He's going to be so authentic. He don't give a fuck about pleasing you. You do not want a man concerned about pleasing you in the first 90 days. You want a man who is being who he is. Period. 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 You feel me? When that happens, it is no longer a weight game. It's really all about timing. Like, it's not about, I'm a wait to give him some pussy. It ain't like I'm waiting to spend some money on her. When that alignment is there and certain things have been ironed out early, you know what I'm saying? The accelerant is honesty. If you're in a situation that feels like this is moving fast, but I don't mind, that means that that alignment is there. Either that, you know what I'm saying, or you ain't caught on to the manipulation yet. Nah, but that means that the alignment is there. You understand? I'm talking to both male and female, especially to the man. If a man is feeling like, oh, okay, I could push this along. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because we can all feel, each one of us, especially if you're an awesome and amazing person, we can all feel like there's someone better. I can do better. We can all feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Them 90 days, man, I can do better than this. I can do much better than this. I can do better than this. And you're not wrong, but there's millions of people. So how many times are you willing to go? You know what I'm saying? Some of you may just be difficult to deal with, or your rationalization, you know what I'm saying, is a little skewed. I took time. I just celebrated a year and a half of being single. That's over. That shit is over. I'm shooting shots now. I'm throwing arrows. You understand? I'm throwing arrows like knives. You would have thought I was a Marvel character. I'm throwing them shits like Steve Curry, like Steph Curry throw the basketball. I'm doing them shits from behind. I'm throwing them like, I'm doing like this right here. I'm throwing them with two hands. You know what I'm saying? I throw the knives with the two hands, then I grab the rifle. I'm going to knock something down in a minute. And I ain't been waiting that long to tell a woman no. I have not been waiting this long, you know what I'm saying, to shut a woman down. I have not been waiting this long to keep you boxed out. And that's why I say life is easy. We make it hard. You feel me? Peace to man, woman, and child, and all things to walk the earth. As above, so below. May all things be balanced and well alignment. Do as I send this love and light to each and every one of y'all. Make sure you share this message. You've been watching Magic Up TV, and I am 70 Alchemist. I love y'all. Peace and light.